Following the successes of the FB1 and FB2 series, Ferdinand Berthoud is releasing its third collection of wristwatches, aptly named the FB3. Today we have in our hands the latest offering from Ferdinand Berthoud that launches the new collection, the Chronomètre FB3 SPC. This one is a little different than what we've seen from Ferdinand Berthoud in the past, as it's inspired by a pocket watch made by Louis Berthoud, Ferdinand's nephew. As always, we've included all the product specifications in the description box so you can refer to them later. But for now, keep on watching as we go hands-on with the brand new Chronomètre FB3 SPC to discover all the fascinating details of this ultra-fine timepiece. As an authorized retailer of Ferdinand Berthoud watches, Les Ambassadeurs offers a large collection of the brand's models, including the new Chronomètre FB3 SPC. Shop at any of our boutiques in Switzerland or from our online store at lesambassadeurs.ch to find your perfect timepiece. Ferdinand Berthoud was founded in 2015 to honor the legendary 18th century master horologist and marine chronometer maker Ferdinand Berthoud. The modern-day manufacturer carries on the legacy of its renowned namesake by developing fascinating timepieces that pay tribute to Ferdinand Berthoud's marvelous mechanical creations. While the FB1 and FB2 collections belong to the legacy of Ferdinand Berthoud's marine chronometers, the FB3 collection borrows from the style of the master's nephew, student, and successor, Pierre-Louis Berthoud, better known as Louis Berthoud. One of Louis's exceptional creations was the number 26 decimal pocket watch, made in 1793 and now on display at the Ferdinand Berthoud Heritage Collection in Fleury, Switzerland. This historically significant timepiece serves as inspiration, both stylistically and mechanically, for the new Chronomètre FB3 SPC. As is often the case with high horology brands such as Ferdinand Berthoud, it's best to start with an examination of the movement. The new caliber FB SPC hand-wound mechanical movement stems from more than 3 years of research and development, during which every detail was carefully examined. The movement is based on a cylindrical balance spring. Given that most balance springs, also known as hairsprings, are flat, a cylindrical balance spring is a rare watchmaking specialty. Not only did Ferdinand Berthoud work on cylindrical balance springs during his era, but his nephew Louis also opted to use it in his famed number 26 decimal watch. It took many months of research, testing, and fine-tuning for Ferdinand Berthoud to define the number of coils on the cylindrical hairspring and to determine the geometry of the terminal curve at the attachment points. These considerations are necessary to optimize rate precision. The movement is also home to a new variable inertia balance, equipped with 4 fine adjustment screws and 12 load screws. Ferdinand Berthoud spent 2 years perfecting the adjustments of the regulating organ before obtaining an official chronometer certification, which is a first for such a movement. This is an obsession with the details to the highest degree. Lucky for us, we can view the cylindrical balance spring in action through a large porthole in the case middle at the 9 o'clock position. Other components of the stunning hand-wound movement, which offers a 3-day power reserve, can be admired from both the dial side and case back. It takes more than 100 hours to decorate the 230 components of the movement, which is exactly the level of attention we'd expect from a watch manufacturer like Ferdinand Berthoud. Notice the mix of chamfered edges, polished bevels, and matte surfaces created by fine sandblasting. Simply beautiful. Speaking of the dial, let's take a tour around the face of the new Chronomètre FB3 SPC watch. At the center are faceted and skeletonized and open-tipped hours and minutes hands that point to a peripheral inner bezel ring. The hours and minutes are accompanied by a running second subdial at 6 o'clock. Note that this open-worked and suspended seconds disc is secured to a dedicated bridge from underneath. Next, we move to the power reserve indicator at 2 o'clock, engraved and displayed on a scale from 0 to 1. The architecture of the dial, with its 6 bridges and delightful mix of lines and curves, is directly inspired by the work of Louis Berthoud. For example, at 12 o'clock, we see the 120-degree barrel bridge that resembles the one used on Louis Berthoud's number 2575 half-quarter repeater watch made in the early 1800s. The back of the watch is a visual delight too, with its 10 bridges that fit together seamlessly like precious puzzle pieces. Housing the dial and movement of the Chronomètre FB3 SPC watch is a round case measuring 42 mm in diameter and 9.43 mm thick. The slim bezel frames the domed sapphire crystal, which allows for an expansive view of the dial. The lugs are screwed into the case, while the winding crown is subtly decorated with a crisscross pattern and features the Ferdinand Berthoud logo. Ferdinand Berthoud offers 2 versions of the FB3. The first model has an 18-karat white gold case, pale yellow gold movement parts, and eggshell-colored dial details in sandblasted silver tone brass. The gold hands are finished with the blue CVD treatment, which pops against the background and matches the blue screws on the movement. The white gold FB3 is presented on a brown alligator strap fitted with a white gold pin buckle. The second model has an 18-karat rose gold case, black rhodium-treated movement parts, and black varnished colored dial details. The hands on this version are in rose gold, beautifully matching the case. The rose gold FB3 watch is paired with a black alligator strap, furnished with a rose gold pin buckle. The watches sit elegantly on the wrist, yet they can't help but grab the attention of anyone nearby, thanks to their remarkable dials. The Ferdinand Berthoud Chronomètre FB3 SPC is priced at 140,000 Swiss francs, and due to the limited capacities of the Ferdinand Berthoud workshop in Fleurier, only 25 examples of the FB3 SPC will be produced per year. Like all pieces made by Ferdinand Berthoud, the new FB3 was developed for discerning haute horlogerie connoisseurs. From the new chronometer-certified movement with the cylindrical hairspring to the captivating dial architecture and elegant case that houses it all, the FB3 is a worthy successor to the FB1 and FB2 timepieces that came before it. Les Ambassadeurs is proud to have this handsome Ferdinand Berthoud Chronomètre FB3 SPC watch in stock. If you haven't already, visit us at any of our 3 locations in Zurich, Geneva, and Lucerne to discover our collection of Ferdinand Berthoud timepieces. Alternatively, you can also visit Les Ambassadeurs' website and shop from our online store at your convenience. You can even take advantage of our super-fast delivery service, where we can deliver a watch within 3 hours to any location in Switzerland. Yes, that's right, in just 3 hours. So if you need a particular watch today, Les Ambassadeurs will be at your doorstep with your new timepiece in a flash. What do you think of the Chronomètre FB3 SPC timepiece? What did you like the most about this exquisite timepiece? We always love to hear from our viewers, so please drop us a comment below. If you have any questions about this watch or any other Ferdinand Berthoud timepiece for that matter, ask us in the comment section and we'll get back to you right away. And if you want to stay up to date on the latest watch reviews from Les Ambassadeurs, please subscribe to our channel, click the bell button and give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.